Alright, y'all. We're back with another video. Today I got Grand Summoners for y'all. I'm going to be going through explaining how my first 7 days went, kind of showing y'all around in the game, and if y'all want to download it, play it. This is just my first 7 days, not like a beginner guides, what to do, what to summon for, nothing like that, just solely me going through the game. So we're going to jump around, go to different parts, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. Boom, let's talk about it real quick. The Alchemist, great place to be. Make sure you go in there. It's in the town area. You can exchange a lot of different things to get equipment, heroes, awakening material. I lived in here my first 7 days. It's been a great area. If you do play the game, make sure you do utilize this feature. I feel like it's really good. All right, so now as far as arena goes, I really haven't been in here too much, so I'm not gonna really explain my experience because I don't know how in depth arena gets, but I am going to show y'all this little arena battle so y'all can kind of see like what the battle looks like. You're going to have your equips below. There's different types. You have, magic, healing, physical, and supports. You have your 4 unit that makes up your party. You have skills, arts, true arts, and everybody has abilities type deal. But that was kind of just a quick battle. All right, moving right along. Exploring is probably the main area that you're in most of the time. You have giant boss, events, material, and boot camp. There's 4 different areas. They offer loads of rewards. Right now, we're kind of looking at giant boss primarily. You get a lot of good relics out of here. You do get awakening material that you need to awaken your characters. We're going to talk about that later on, but this is pretty much just giant boss summed up, and then we're going to keep it moving and we're going to spin back to these other areas later on. All right, events are a big part of the game. At the time of recording this, I don't know if it's going to still be up when you saw it or when y'all are seeing this, my bad. We had a Fate crossover, so make sure when you have, obviously when you have any limited event out or crossover event, that you clear it out, get as many of whatever material you get for drops, so you can exchange those and get a lot of good rewards that you need that are usually hard to get but are farmable later. But events is a really big part you're going to be in. You get a lot of rewards, things you have to take over to the Alchemist to exchange for. It's just a really good place all in all. All right, y'all. I hope I'm not going too fast. Let me just recap real quick while I show y'all how the units look and what it looks like when you click on a unit and you can view their stats and stuff. So prior to this, obviously, arena, you get rewards in there. If you do that, you want to be doing your events. I did waste a lot of time, I feel like, not doing events sooner. Obviously, you want to clear out the story. We're going to talk about that later on. Um, I think story as much as you can complete and then into events to get you progress. Also, you want to do your daily summons. You want to try and get equips because I found out that equipment is really, really important. Like, I'm hurting for equipment, like, as we speak in the game. But we're going to keep it moving right into more of the units. So, you know, over here, this was another part that I realized I didn't utilize as well is your multiplayer. You join that, you go in there, they help you so much getting through events and just tough areas that you can't clear. And I started utilizing this like my 4th day in, and it's been such a blessing, y'all. Like, I cannot tell y'all how good it is. Um, you know, moving forward, this is material area. It's pretty straightforward, nothing too much to explain. Different days you can come and farm different, awakening materials and or equipment upgrade material. I haven't been in there too much, but if that's something you're into, definitely farm that when you get the chance. We have boot camp, which is really good for farming. I really just do the top one because you get a lot of good experience, and you can't level up an ascended unit with chickens, so you got to be in here. All right, side stories is another area for like specific characters that you get other items for, and it kind of gives you background, which is really cool. I actually accidentally clicked on one, so we're gonna skip that real quick. Boom. So, it goes in here. You can basically limit break an item all the way up, and it's another cool area. I haven't been in there too much, so I'm not gonna go too much into it, but I would definitely do it if you have the time. All right, as far as crest goes, I'm still new on those, but what I've known is like you can farm them from this area and it gives your units extra effects. One thing to note, whoever is your leader is the one that's going to get the crest unless you keep farming and you make your own. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're farming crests. All right, the story. Great place to be. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I auto through pretty much all of the story. I did not soak it in. I'm terrible, but you can auto through it. You can auto event. Main thing I would say, Hall of Fame is very useful because you can see other people's teams and kind of gives you an idea of like what to use to help you get through it. There's not much more to the story. Just do it, complete it, get the rewards, and keep it pushing. As far as equipment goes, this area, the Smith, is so important, and I did not realize it. Equipment, 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 y'all. Like, I almost think you're better off, in my experience so far, summoning for equips early on, because when you have some really good equips like that right there, art gauge is really important because that's basically gonna keep it so you can keep using your arts over and over and over if you don't have an art gen unit. But equips are so important. I can't stress it enough. If I could go back in time, I would definitely summon for more equips. So starting the game first 7 days, I would make sure you have like at least 3 good equips. If you can have some art gen in there, if you don't have an art gen unit, definitely try and get some art gen because it's going to be so much more useful in like later story event when you're like trying to muscle through it and you just can't get your arts off in time. Obviously, it's a gacha game. My main thing that I got was this pass. It's just like any other pass in any game. If you play Dokkan Battle, Epic 7, etc., you get rewards throughout the month. My bad, I don't know English. And it's $20. Obviously, you can be free to play. There's a lot of good things that you can just get farming, events, limited events, crossovers, but that's what I got. Also, I do recommend if you're gonna go the purchase route, potions, because unless you have half up on like stamina or zero energy for certain things, you're gonna run out of energy if you're constantly farming, especially when you start training up your ascended units. But definitely buy responsibly and have fun. Getting right into my favorite part of the game so far, summons. There's a whole lot of different summons. You have ALK summons, you have lock-on summons, you have daily summons, uh, drop rate up summons. There's so many different summons that you have playing this game. It's been a great experience so far. Like, the summoning has been great. ALK stones, as you see, you get those from selling like your trash units, like your little 3 stars and stuff, or limit breaking your hyper rares. You also get ALK stones from doing missions, so like, and it's like a guaranteed 5 star. So like, this is another reason why I said before, free to play is very doable. We also had a forever summon. At the time you're seeing this, that's probably not up. So, but basically you could just get any unit that you wanted. But summonings have been fired. Your equipment summonings are in here as well. Definitely make sure you do all of that. But this has been my favorite part of the game, like so far. Um, some summons, they do allow you to get um, guaranteed drops after you've summoned a bunch of times through whatever, I guess, material they drop when you do summon. It's kind of like a pity system. Well, not kind of. It is a pity system, and it's really nice. But here's where you're gonna get your true equips, your units. Definitely look through every banner when they're out, see what it's offering, and like I said, you see me doing my equipment right now. Definitely do them equip summons because I should have did more of them. Right here we did get a 5 star. It wasn't anything too crazy, but yeah, that's pretty much been the summoning for me. It's been a great experience, and let's keep it moving, y'all. All right, so when you click on a unit, I just happened to pull up Kirisame. There's going to be an area that says Compodium. That basically lets you look at all of their awakenings. They have a little story for them, a little background. It's dope. You can see how far they awaken and what they go into. You can click that magnifying glass to see what their skills will be and all their abilities. It's very nice. As you can see, there's achievements that you get with each unit depending on how many quests and different things you do with them. Um, so it's just another form of extra rewards. It's actually quite nice. I haven't done it too much or collected any of my achievements, but that feature is there for y'all if y'all choose to go that route. This is what your primary party is going to look like. You're going to have your 4 units. You're going to have a lead because some things, I don't have any yet, but there are some crests, and I'm assuming certain characters that work with certain positioning and being like leads or certain areas on your party. So your party lineup does matter in certain situations. You're going to see your limit break options. You're going to see your sell. You're going to see your enhance, your evolve, awaken. and it's going to show you what all of that is, like when you're actually in there. And when you actually get here, it's going to look like this, right? Everybody's going to say different things. They're going to either say evolve, awaken, transcend, dream awaken. It's really going to depend on where your unit is, but it will tell you like what the next step is, and then it will show you the material at the bottom like it's showing right now and how much grin you need. um, you'll click on them. If you have what you need, you can just awaken them. If not, it'll tell you don't have it, and you can click on the actual material and it will tell you where to get it. Like this, the event will pop up if it's out or it's somewhere for you to go get it from. But obviously this isn't out. That's something where it says you got to go get it from Summoners Road, and apparently that one wasn't up to date because they cycle out through types. um, those awakening souls that you need to transcend, you do get those from event currency and other things in the game, so those are very important. We got a lot of them early on because we had a crossover going on. Like I said before, you're not probably going to see that at the time of whenever this gets posted, but just to show you what the awakening looks like, I went and chose Mira. I have all the material I need. The Parados or Peridosio, I don't know how to pronounce that second material right there. Still don't know how to pronounce it, y'all. Struggling. But you get the cool little animation. Everything will happen. They'll go through the little transformation, and then they'll say, boom, awakened. It's great. You'll get a new artwork, and it is beautiful. That's pretty much awakening in a nutshell. You'll get all your new stats. Usually your damage changes, and you get new effects most of the time. And the Compodium does update. All right, y'all, but we're about to pretty much wrap it up here. That's been my first 7-day experience with Grand Summoners in a nutshell. Those are the main areas I've been in. Those are the main things that have stood out to me as like what you probably want to focus on in your first week playing the game. Some of the things that I feel like I did wrong as far as not doing as much equipment summoning. Definitely should have did that. Definitely make sure you do your events. I do think it's a great game. I'm probably going to continue playing it. I don't know if I'm probably not going to drop any videos on it, but y'all let me know if there's something specific you want to see. My only other thing is friend summon. There's my friend code. Add me if y'all want. I do not have a lot of friends right now. As you can see, it's not filled up. I'll definitely add y'all. If y'all are playing the game, let me know. But other than that, I'm going to get out of here. I hope this was useful to some of y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a great evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.